Good afternoon and welcome to La Cucina. I'm your host Pasquale. Today we are making la pasta alla carbonara, which is spaghetti carbonara, which is a recipe that is originated in Rome many moons ago, and then it spread like a wildfire all over the world. So let me show you what we do. So we have a pot of water that is coming to a boil. We're going to throw the pasta. We have a frying pan. We have about 110 grams of spaghetti rigati. We have guanciale, which is the cheek of the pork. They don't make the pasta alla carbonara with bacon, but we use guanciale either because it's got more flavor. We have some pecorino Romano cheese, and we have 4 egg yolk. So, and a little bit of olive oil just to sweeten the pot. So I'll show you what we do first, right? So, the water's boiling, we're gonna throw the pasta in there. This is the guanciale. We're gonna take off the cotenna, which is the skin, which we can use a little bit. I'll show you what I do. See the lard of the cotenna? So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put the flame on medium, and I am going to put the cotenna face down on the pot so that the fat will start melting a little bit, and it will give me a good flavor. So we're going to cut this a long way, this way. You can see the meat, you can see the fat. We're not using too much of it because I'm only making for 2 people. Or just for me actually, but it's almost like 2 people. Now you cut it like this, long way. Why? Because it cooks better and it adds a beautiful flavor to the carbonara. This I'm gonna put it right in here because there's a lot of fat right there. It's delicious. So the tradition says that in Rome, when a lot of American people used to come to visit, you know, American people, they love bacon and eggs. So when you do bacon and eggs, they say, oh, let us invent something that will be very similar to that. So the Romans said, let me make this for you. So they started with the bacon, then they switched to guanciale because guanciale has got more flavor, which is the cheek of the face of the pork. In Italy, you know, they believe, and also all over the world, that the pork, you don't waste any part of it. So let me see, the water, it started to boil a little. By the time the water starts boiling, we put the pasta in it. I'm going to add a little salt in the water. You can hear the simmering. Now what I'm doing, I'm going to discard this. I'm going to put right there. Because you can see a little bit of the fat from the cotenna. The cotenna, in Italian, cotenna means the skin of the pork. So now, what we do is, we throw our beautiful guanciale, and we'll let it simmer nice and easy. In the meantime, when the pasta gets done, we're gonna make our little cream. Putting the pasta in the water. We're gonna make our cream. The cream is none or less of the egg yolk only, right? With the cheese. We throw all this cheese in there, which is about 110 grams, just like 110 grams of pasta, 110 grams of guanciale, and we're going to put some pepper in it. See the way it becomes? It becomes nice, creamy. We have to put some pepper in it because this is our carbonara is made. So you put the pepper in it. No salt because it's all cheese, salty. Now I use pecorino Romano just like the tradition of carbonara is. Make sure that this beautiful cream stays nice, no lumps, because then later we're going to mix it up with the pasta. And that's it. That's all we have to do. This is done. So we'll leave it here. I'm putting the rest of the guanciale away. You can see the way this is cooking beautifully. See the change of the color of the guanciale. It's got a lot of fat in it. But the pasta is in there. Now, the pasta you're going to do al dente. Why? Because see the pasta is in there. Now, when we finish, when we take the pasta out, it's going to be al dente. So we put it in here, and then we have to, they call saltare, so you have to cook it in the pot a little while, mix with the juice of the beautiful guanciale. Actually, a medium flame. Look at the difference. By the time this is done, the pasta will be done, will be ready, and then we can put it in. Okay, so the pasta is done, so it's al dente, so we're going to take it out. Nice and easy. And just pour it right over. These pots are great, you know. Okay. And we mix it up nice. Now, because this dries up a little bit, so what do? We use the same water from the pasta, and we pour some of this to make our mix. Let's mix the pasta with the guanciale and mix the carbonara, which is a delicious, delicious Roman dish. We put the fire just a little bit higher now, because this was al dente. And you turn the pasta a little bit. Let it cook. In Italian we say fuoco vivo, so you have to make it a little higher. So let it cook a little bit nice. It mixes up flavor. So now we'll turn this off. Turn the fire off. You have to turn it off, and you have to add our cream of egg yolk and cheese. Let's use this. So we clean the whole thing out. We put it in. Now, why you turn off the fire? Because if not, you're gonna have fried eggs. Now we start turning it. turning and mixing it up. And we're gonna see the building and the creation of the cream that is the one ingredient that creates pasta alla carbonara. Look at that, see? It's changing. In the meantime, the egg is cooking without the fire, of course. Now, what do you do is, because it gets a little on the dry side, again, just a little bit of the cooked water from the pasta, you mix it in, and you turn it. You turn it beautifully, and you see the creamy, beautiful pasta that is creating. You see how gorgeous this is? Nice. And I tell you, once you eat this, you're gonna love it. And it's so easy, it's so fun to make, and the whole family will love it, believe me. You turn it as much as you can. You're making a nice creamy. Look at that creamy, beautiful pasta. Mamma mia, look at this. I'm on a diet, so I can't eat. I'm gonna taste just a piece, because I have to make the taste. If I don't taste it, then I will not know if it's good or not. So, all right. So now we get some. Ooh, let's see. Mamma mia, look at this. Beautiful. Beautiful pasta. Pieces of our beautiful guanciale. You can also put a little bit more if you like. Depends on how you like it. Oops, making a mess. All right, guys, hold on. So what we do here is carbonara gets a little more pepper on it. That's it. Look how beautiful. All right, everybody. So now we're gonna make the taste. Of course, we have to. If we don't taste it, it's not good. So let's go right from here. We'll have a little piece with guanciale in it. Let's try. This is amazing. Amazing pasta. Okay. So, ragazzi, gentlemen, ladies, try it. It's delicious. It's unbelievable. So simple. You only need, if you do it for 2 people like I did, 4 egg yolks, just 110 grams of pasta, spaghetti. If you eat more, you make more. Just a little pepper, the guanciale sliced. You can do 80 grams, you can do 110 grams. If you have, more than 2 people, if you have 4 people, double the ration. If you have 6 people, make it even more. So you can, regulate yourself as you make it. So, enjoy this video, try it, taste it, let me know if you like it. This is an amazing recipe, and it's been around for generations, for hundreds of years. So from Rome. And if you go to Rome, taste it, because you gotta have pasta alla carbonara in Rome, because it's amazing the way they make it, and they perfected it. We make it, but I'm sure that when you try it over there, it's totally even better. But try it; it's delicious. What I did, delicioso. With that, thank you very much for following me. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will see you next time. Ciao.